fabulous. Y'all look nice. Fellas of the Pivot Podcast, how are you guys feeling tonight?
You look good, too.
Thank you. Y'all look amazing. I'm a huge fan of you all. You all obviously have amazing NFL careers, but now you are influencing people in the world of media. Could you have imagined that your journey would go from NFL to host?
We did, is why we started it. So I can't say we didn't know what this was capable of, but the impact that we made so fast was something. And I just giving my flowers to Freddie, to RC, and knowing that my guys, and knowing that what we talk about off air can go on air, and that can influence so many people. So the influence that we have on people, and we saw that, and we get it through social media, and we get that impact, and knowing that we affect people is the thing that motivates us, and knowing that the younger crew and even the old motherfuckers too, like, they really need to hear it, and we love it. We love the impact we have on everybody.
We're here at the Hollywood Unlocked third annual Impact Awards, and obviously we're talking about impact, and you guys are having an impact in such a short amount of time in this space, right? What do you want your legacy to be for the Pivot Podcast? What do you want people to remember this show by?
Really, what it is, giving flowers, giving back, just helping everybody. I think all of our shows are almost therapy sessions. Much like what Channing said, we knew we can get it and make an impact on everyone once we got in that lane. We didn't know how big it would be, but every day we're approached by people from all walks of life, and it allows us to know that, look, you guys are making a difference. And really, I think that's it at the end of the day. So we go at it really hard, and there's no drama.
He's being modest. I can be honest. I think what it's evolved to for me is I want to be most influential, most impactful things that were done in certain lanes. I think the same way, and this is going to be silly probably, the same way people talk about Jordan or LeBron when it comes to basketball, because they have that much of an emotional impact on people. That's what I want our show to be. I want people to say they wanted to watch our show more than any show. I want them to say they were lined up on Tuesdays and hoping that we drop something on Friday. And that's a responsibility, right? And that's why we study, that's why we work, that's why we hustle, and that's why we're here. It's all about, getting opportunities to meet people, to touch people, but to move them. And I want to move as many people as we possibly can, and not just us, everybody. Because the more that we can get the outside world to tap into what we do, the more maybe they can understand us, and we can make a bigger impact, not only just in our community, but in the country as a whole.
Oh, you guys are definitely making an impact. People that aren't even into sports are tuning in and learning about you guys. Well, who's been your favorite interview thus far?
We can go through them. It's so funny. We talk about this. People ask us a lot. It's so many different interviews. Like Orion spoke about Ryan Mundy, which the mental health stuff, or there was Shaq with things he brought up, the Kevin Hart. So there's famous people, and then there's people that make an impact. There were ones with things that different people say that strike you. So Brian Dawkins strike me, where he said, make yourself look at you from your 16-year-old self. So look at yourself as you're 16, looking at now your 40-year-old self. How proud are you of yourself? So, like, that struck me, but we've had some fucking gems dropped on this motherfucker. And yeah, it's fucking gem dropped, but that was just the first one that popped up in my mind about it. So when people say that, ask that question, it's asked a lot, what's your favorite show? It's so many different aspects of life that are touched, and I know it touches other people because I take it, and I tell my kids, and I tell my coworkers, I tell my employees about certain things that are said. So I don't want to speak for my I was going to say niggas. I don't want to speak for my friends. I don't know if y'all can say niggas on this.
We black.
Okay. But I don't want to speak for them, but it's a different level of what favorite is, and there's so many different levels of who we talk to, and that's why we love the show.
Before I let you go, I hear y'all have a big interview tonight. Can y'all drop a little tea on who y'all talking to?
Whoa, we know already?
Nah. A little peek. Give us a little tea.
Nah, you know what? So, all I'm going to say is, it depends on what part of the country you're in. But depending on the part of the country, at one point in time, people felt like this was the best rapper alive. And so, we'll see.
We'll see. All right, fellas. Thank y'all.